that season is upon us where we supposed to be preparing for a great time on the road. But due to Rona, we're all in the house. Everything canceled. Shit not lit. I'm just gonna do a little overview. I'm gonna rate my 2019 experience at Atlanta's Carnival. So let's get into it. So the flights. So I flew in from Buffalo. My friend flew in from the city, New York City, by the way. Flights. I think I spent like two something on my flight, 2-3 something. But you know, this is for anywhere you go. The earlier you buy it, the cheaper it is. So always, especially for Memorial Weekend, I always recommend buy your flights ahead of time. Like it wasn't that bad. So we stayed at an Airbnb. It didn't cost that much. I think it was like around 2 and change for the weekend. We stayed, I think it was till Friday to Tuesday. That's how long we stayed, Friday to Tuesday. And we paid like 2 something, me and her. We also rented a car. That's one thing about Atlanta. Like you can't go there saying you're doing public transportation. That's a dub. You honestly better off renting a car, and it's not that bad. It's cheap. I use Turo. Turo is the go-to app. If y'all ain't know about it, get into it. Turo, like I recommend Turo. Shit lit. All right. Yeah, and that wasn't even expensive as well. Like we got a car really cheap too, and they had dropped it off at the airport for us, and then we was staying around. We was riding around ATL. Oh, the traffic wasn't even that bad, even though it was Memorial Weekend. Oh, so that is when Carnival is in Atlanta. Yes, it was a breakfast fete. Straight from the airport, we went straight to the fete. It was interesting. At first, it was kind of early, so a lot of people didn't get there. But my phone did die, and it was lit though. And the drinks were beaten. The drinks were beaten. So that was good. After that, I don't remember what happened. After that, we went to shit. I don't remember. Another party we went to a Juve. It was a big dirty Juve. It wasn't much recorded of that. It was like more dancing, more gallivanting, getting on bad. Oh, Atlanta is heavy with the Dominicana family. I didn't realize so many of them were there. Like it's big, freaking big out there. Like it's a lot of the whole tribal of them, like heavy down there. So that was interesting. Yeah, bro, that party, that Juve had me worn out. Like I was tired. Like I was in a fete, almost fell asleep. Like I had to go because I was falling asleep. That was how tired I was. I was falling asleep because I was that tired. The party we went to Liverpool party. That was dope. That was dope. Liverpool performed. Someone else performed. Like some upcoming artists. But yeah, Liverpool performed his big bangers. That was interesting, and that was cool. And yeah, that was it for the party. I played with Mad Colors. So prior to picking that band, I did some research to see like if they ever won Band of the Year. That's really important to me. Like I like to make sure that whatever band I choose, like they winners. Like they need to win Band of the Year. They need to have some title underneath them. They need to know how to treat their masqueraders. Like, and they just need to have like a lit section. Like gotta be litty titty. But yeah, I played with Mad Colors. They did win Band of the Year that year, and it was also their last year competing. So they're actually no longer compete, but they still play and participate. They do not call it Hot Atlanta for nothing. I repeat, they do not call it Hot Atlanta for nothing. Honestly, while we was there, I mean my friend Kelly, it was so freaking hot. There was a point where I had to stop drinking. This was going down. I was like, nah, let me get some liquor back in my system. I took a little swiggle. I was like, ooh, I couldn't breathe. It was that hot. Like, it was so hot. Like, you had to stop drinking liquor. Like, you had to just drink water at a point because you would probably have passed out. It was like, the road was definitely the best part. I would say that. The road was definitely the best part of Atlanta Carnival. And from start to finish, it was fun. Like, the road, a great experience. We actually, like, remember I said, like, it was so hot that, like, I had to stop drinking alcohol, almost passed out. Once we finished, first of all, it happened at freaking Stonecrest Mall. Now, anybody who's been to Atlanta or lives in Atlanta know how freaking big that mall is. So imagine starting from way back. I don't even remember. We started back by the, oh my God, where did we start by? I think we started by like a Best Buy. And then traveling all the way to the freaking Stone Mountain Mall. Stonecrest Mall. Like, then when we got there, they was going like into the pavilion to where they have like the big concert at the end. Me and Kelly could not stay for that. Like, we couldn't. We was gone, ass feet hurting. I love Crocs, are my essential fat road wear, like comfortable things ever. However, for this, no, my feet was gone. They were gone. They were crying. That couldn't breathe. I was like, nah, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. Like, we were so tired. Like we grabbed food and just left. But even that, we didn't even want to get food because we were so tired. So after that, after the road finished and all the bands were like meeting up at the end, he was like, nah, we gotta get out. We're about to go to the car. We're about to go back home. So I'm like, I used to live down south, so I remember the mall. But I was like, all right, so we gotta go this way. So we're going. I didn't realize that, Cassidy, you didn't remember that much. That mall was too big for me. I'm saying, looking like, where the hell am I at? At a point, we stopped. We stopped walking. We stopped walking because when we was tired, it was hot as hell. And honestly, I just didn't know what the car was. Like, I did. It was like, I had it tracked on my phone, but to walk there, I think it's only like 15 or 20 minutes. And in my head, I was like, I'm not fucking walking. No way in hell am I walking. So we called the Uber. Yeah, I don't care. We called the Uber. The Uber said it was gonna take us five minutes. First of all, the Uber took like 20 minutes to get to us, and even though it was right there. Then when we did get in the Uber took 45 minutes from where they pick us up to get to the car because it was that much traffic. So besides the partying and the fetting, one thing I did get to do was sightseeing. So while I was there, Candytopia was in town. Honestly, that was like so much fun. I was a little kid in there. Like, I was playing with the confetti, sliding through the slides, taking pictures. Like, it was so much fun. Like, one of the highlights. Like, so been to Candytopia. We went on the Ferris wheel. We went to Olympic Park. And at nighttime, they have a water show. It's ding, 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 ding. That was fun. What else? I went to Trap Museum. Yeah. Went to the Trap Museum, and I also went to this lounge. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the lounge, but if I remember, I would definitely drop it below. So now that I gave you like a little mini spiel on how Atlanta Carnival was, I'm basically just gonna rate it for you guys. An aspect of food, yes, it's still America, it's the United States. I would give Atlanta food a 9. We had Caribbean food, we had soul food, Yeah, so we honestly was eating good out there. We had juicy crab. We was eating good out there. Okay, drinks were hitting. Yeah, so I definitely give food a 9. Parties, I'll give the parties. Honestly, I'll give the parties a 6. I feel like it could have been way better. Or there's honestly probably parties that I didn't go to that I should have went to instead. One thing you should do is when you go into Atlanta, it's also not as popular as other carnivals around. So you have to do like a lot of research, and you have to really like look into what they have to offer. Most of Atlanta events don't like jump out in front of you. So yeah, you have to do like a lot of research when it comes to the party life and nightlife there, especially if you're not from there or you never experienced carnival in Atlanta. So parties, food, road. The road, I would give the road, I'll give the road an 8. It was fun. Why didn't I give it a 10? I feel like they was repeating a lot of songs. And I felt like there was so much more songs that that wasn't played that they should have played. Like soca music. There's so much soca music that I feel like there's no reason to repeat. That's just honestly me. Like, especially if we go back to 2014 soca beats until this day. Like, yeah, there was no reason to repeat. Like, so the certain song was like repeating. It was like, okay. So I'll give it an 8. But it was definitely fun. Overall experience, I would give it an 8. And will I go back? Yes, but not yet. Just because I just want to experience other carnivals. But I would definitely go back. Definitely. So that's all I have on Atlanta Carnival. So if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer any comments or questions that you have, if anything I didn't address. So until next time.